Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Nikto. Today we will try to bring back the power of the Abbasids and claim the hegemony of Dar al-Islam. This video was requested by Iron Gaming Guru. I hope you like it. As always, if you like the video, I would really appreciate if you like and subscribe. We are starting as Caliph of the Sunni Caliphate in 1066, Al-Qaim of the Abbasid dynasty. We already have an adult son, and our son already has a son, so the lineage is secured. In 1066 we are no longer the holders of real power in the Arabic region. These are the Selcuks whose subjects we are. Having a quick look in the dynasty tab, we can see our dynasty is not having a good time, only 6 living members overall in 2 houses. If we have a look in our dynasty tree, however, we can see we have a great past. Our ancestors ruled the Arabic Empire, and we of course also bear the blood of the Prophet. Now the task of rebuilding our power and reuniting Islam falls to us and our children's children. Looking at the Dar al-Islam decision, we can see that we not only need to control certain areas, but we also need to hold 70% of all Muslim counties in the world. I'm already having a look what dynasty legacy track we should pick, and I think legitimacy will be very helpful in this run. The best thing we can do while Alp Arslan still rules the Seljuks is building strength and creating a power base. For that we create the Kingdom of Mesopotamia. Alp Arslan is very popular and we are older than him, so we will just bide our time. With the kingdom we of course now have a royal court, and what is very cool about this is that we actually have the Spear of the Prophet as court artifact. The Seljuks are now granting us multiple vassals, as we are now their de jure liege as King of Mesopotamia. That will help us build strength and weaken their position once we rise up. This still has some downsides, as we of course have to manage these vassals. I've just noticed the Egyptian Fatimids are not having a great time at all. Their realm already split once. The son of the Caliph and Hashemid have become independent. And it seems like there is also another war for a dissolution of the whole realm that could bring potential land grabs for us. We should slowly start expanding towards Egypt. For that I've created a claim on our neighbor of Yamana. We only need 1 province from them, and then we will continue with Al-Jaf. Our allies are getting crushed, but we are winning our battle. Oh nice! Did we capture him? Yes, very nice. If we now have a look on the province, we can see there are actually tribal holdings even in the 1066 start date. Let's feudalize it, but that's one of the reasons why I don't want more land than necessary in the desert. We have a new ruler, but the mission stays the same. Egypt has fully split, and we will try to conquer our way towards them. Okay, easy enough. They were sieging our lands while we besieged their capital. Nice one. 1 province to go, and then we can reach for Palestine. 90% chance of gaining incapable, 60%, 60%. Oh, let's choose the wrong one. Yep. 54 years of age, full health, but we can't do anything. Thanks to a university visit, our next ruler has become a 4-star intrigue character. That will come in handy. Alp Arslan is dead, and there is already a rebellion against the current sultan. I want to claim his throne and plunge the realm into an even larger rebellion. Our scheming strength is pretty nice. Got a lot of supporters, and we can execute the scheme already. Come on, 85% chance? Yes, nothing can stop me now. Let's already create a faction for our claim. And the next part is something I love to do the few times I play an intrigue character. After creating the faction, let's try to abduct him. If we are successful and he refuses the faction, we will instantly win the war. The plague's killing multiple of our children. That could become costly once we rule the empire. But first we need to rule it. Execute with confidence, 95%. Yes, we got him. Now for our faction. Can we press the demands? We can. Oh, we actually have supporters in our faction. Nice. Doesn't matter for the war, because there will be no war. Press demands. Let's see if he refuses. He does. War it is. And the war is won. Just as easy as that. Enforce our demands. Imperial recognition. Another greater coronation is in order, of course. The new caliph? Not really, but sure. We've successfully claimed the throne of the Selcuks. Look at that. The Abbasids already looking quite fine again. The former sultan is now our vassal and is still very powerful. We need to cut the power of the Selcuks, try to revoke the title and bring them to rebellion. Turns out we aren't very popular, and there was no reason to bring the Selcuks to rebellion, as all our other vassals are going to rebellion actually. If you can't tell, our capital is besieged already, our son is imprisoned, and we are fighting 5 wars at the moment. We already won 2 wars, not our best time. Just a lot of micromanagement at the moment, beating 1 rebellion after rebellion, but we will win eventually. It took me over an hour to solve all our rebel problems, but we finally have beaten the last one. Nope, the Seljuk will not go free, we will keep them, enforce demands, and with that all rebellions are dealt with. The Byzantines are offering an alliance. That's an interesting offer actually, but as we need Syria for our decision of uniting Islam, I don't think that's really an option for us. Thank you, no. We are creating some powerful vassals now, so we have less vassals to manage actually. Because remember, in a clan government, every powerful vassal expects an alliance. Oh, we can become a conqueror. To rule the world. I'll take that. Let the conquest begin. Let me see this trade. That's so nice. Now I curse myself that I always turn inheritance of conqueror trades off. Let's already make use of the conqueror trade, shall we? Let's declare a war on the Byzantines. For Syria, let's take a holy war without cost at all. Very nice. They finally showed up. Let's crush them. Going well so far. We suddenly are in a random war for some steppe lands. I don't really care, just surrender the lands. Oh, it seems like the Byzantines have some special mercs. They are actually beating us. Mercs, we need mercs. We gathered our forces, let's strike back. Sure, let's take the military assistance. Better have it than needed. Okay, we are back on track. Another battle, another win. And that's it. We have beaten the Byzantines. Let's take the lands. I also really like these little events you have when you're a conqueror. Like 30 opinion, if you choose the option, is fantastic. We have vassalized much of Arabia and conquered 1 or 2 duchies. Now let's conquer Palestine. No war cost is absolutely amazing. Let's go straight in and declare 2 or 3 wars even. They are all weak. We can do 3. As expected, no resistance at all. We have already won all our wars. Progress can be seen. Let's conquer towards Egypt. Our conqueror just died. We conquered a bit of Egypt, not as much as I would have liked, but still, we made quite some progress during his lifetime. We can complete our legacy track. Let's choose the Golden Sovereign education trade. I like it the most. We are now powerful enough for more and more vassalizations. I'm being a bit careful about that, not vassalizing everyone. Many people are in the steppes in the north, and I don't want to fight all the nomads. We will keep focusing our conquests on Egypt. I want to unite Egypt within this lifetime. Okay, Egypt is firmly in our hands. Nothing too exciting happened there. Let's see, how far are we towards the 70%? We don't even have half of them. Still a way to go. I want to use our lifetime subjugation against the Zegbites, who have created the Kingdom of Africa. Troops spotted. Let's support them. Oh, we can actually win without support. Let's enforce our demands. And he even still likes us. We are now stretching very far. Tripolitania always gives a massive map boost. We have continued our conquest of Africa and are now bordering the Butr Confederation and the Emir of Tahert. Thankfully, he is of a hostile Muslim sect, so we can holy war him. His sweet confederation won't help him and won't stop us. Catch their troops right after the landing. Should be an easy win. Yep. Capital siege is done. And with that, we have won once again. I want to get rid of some vassals, especially the tribal vassals of Arabia. So let's crown our cousin of the Hashemids to the king of Arabia, and he can deal with them. I was fighting for the whole duchy up here, but thanks to inheritance, I'm not at war with most of it anymore. Thanks game, I guess. The Abbasid Caliph wants to bend the knee. I say, sure, if he accepts our overlordship, we will welcome him in the House of Islam. The Almoravid realm is completely dissolving, I guess because their ruler converted to the Selcuks faith. That's interesting. Let's see if we can vassalize and pick up the pieces of the scattered realm. So I was just hosting a coronation for our current ruler, and for the Expand the Realm oath, you apparently need to conquer over 100 provinces. Look what I got for us. Thanks to our good relations with him and our powerful vassals, we are now able to offer the Ghaznavids a vassalization with religious exemption. That's a subjugation war we can use somewhere else now. And even with religious exemption, we can demand his conversion. 80% chance. Nice. Never thought we would get him without war. And the vassal spree don't stop there. We can now also offer vassalage to the Aladdin Grand Emirate. I've just formed an alliance with him. And that actually tips the balance to +3 acceptance chance. I've also worked on our situation in Arabia and the Horn of Africa. As you can see, we are now holding these Muslim territories as well. But I realized we have to pick up the by the sword tradition. Without the by the sword tradition, it's gonna take ages to conquer enough provinces. It's gonna take 30 years now. We should have done that way earlier. With the tradition, we could holy war without a problem for all these provinces in Africa, for example, or also conquer more Christian territories, which we could convert then. If you are doing the same run, do that early on. As the Ghaznavids thankfully bend the knee, we can use our subjugation CB against Rajputana. Rajputana has a lot of Muslim territories. That should help us immensely. I was also thinking about Kalmatia, but Rajputana is much bigger and has much more provinces. So declare war, subjugate, and in we go. We caught them on our territory. That's an easy one. There's a massive plague all around our army. Be careful there, guys. Please. Okay, that's it. 100% war score. Awesome. He also loves us. 41 opinion. Okay, how are we looking province-wise? We are still missing 80. I guess we have to go to Africa. Alright, so we have vassalized everyone and everything we can in Africa. Everyone who's independent now is not available for vassalage, or most likely not, at least. If we check these ones, this is not even a tribal ruler, but a clan ruler, but he's not even near acceptance. With these vassals, we are now at 518. We are in the midst of our African conquests now, had some minor holy wars, now it's time for our kingdom holy war. Finally found their troops, no problem, of course. And with the siege, everything is done. That should help us quite a bit for our province count. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we are missing one province and we are not controlling all of North Africa. Why is that? Oh, we are missing a province in Nubia. No way. With that province we would have enough provinces. And they are allied with the Byzantines. I don't think we can beat them at the moment. We will have to wait until the Nubian ruler dies. Okay, Georgios II is dead. And his son is ruling without a Byzantine alliance now. So how about we go just right in on him, declare war, seize all de jure lands, hand over our missing province, sir. I'm not exactly sure why, but the war score is ticking against us. Come on now, 98%. Yes, that's enough. Finally. We got it. There are 32 new Muslim counties? You gotta be kidding. We have been a bit more active in Africa, and I want to create the Arabian Empire title already, so we have done that. We are very close again. 18 provinces. By the Sword is finally embraced, so we can declare more holy wars for kingdoms. He is a Tengri ruler, but he controls some Muslim lands. We really had to chase his armies here, but that should be it. Yes, it is. 100% enforced demands. And we are still 22 counties away, and we aren't controlling North Africa anymore. Sevilla has regained their Northern African duchy. Well, and I guess we have to level up our piety and prestige once again. Oh, but we've turned green, thanks to the Arabic Empire. I guess it has become our primary title. That's fine for me. But that also means we have another chance for subjugation CB. Maybe for Karmatia. Or the Kipchaks, but I don't think we can beat the Kipchaks at the moment. So let's go for Karmatia then. Subjugation, 1.3k piety is fine. We are starting at minus 21% war score because he was at war with one of our vassals. Oh, we got his troops. Easy reinforce, but that should be a win. Yeah, no problem at all. We have freed our provinces and have taken his capital. Now chase his troops once again. Alright, 100%. We got him. Enforce demands. Nice. That looks clean. Check how close we are to our needed provinces. Oh, we have enough. There are less Muslim counties now. We only need the religious icon. Time for pilgrimage, I guess. A Hajj and a pilgrimage later, we have the decision available. Islam has long been a divided and fractured religion. Ever since the death of the great prophet Muhammad, war and conflict have often reigned supreme when discontent spread among us. The time has come to unify all Islamic denominations under common leadership, mine. We gain the title Dar al-Islam. As a hegemony title, we gain prestige, become the head of faith of all Muslim faiths who are not hostile or evil. Muslims are more likely to accept conversion. We have permanent access to subjugation CBs against Muslims. There are no longer dissolution factions in our realm. We gain 5k renown, and our hegemony title becomes de jure liege of the Abbasid and the Persian Empire. Now here's the thing, I am pretty sure if we would create other empire titles like the Maghreb Mali or something like that, they would become de jure part as well, but I don't want to wait any longer and risk missing some provinces again or dying and missing the piety once again. So, establish the Dar al-Islam. Imperial recognition, another greater coronation is in order. And here we go, Dar al-Islam. Not since the Rashidun Caliphate has Islam stood united beneath a single banner, guided by one purpose, one vision, a true Dar al-Islam. From every corner of the world, Muslims now travel to Baghdad, pilgrims and princes, scholars and soldiers. From distant deserts and crowded ports, from every school and sect they gather before me, to bow their heads, to pledge their hearts. Only time will tell if this unity will last, or if it is doomed to fade into history once more. For now, the plentitudes will know the all-embracing peace of Islam. We also have the explanation for Dar al-Islam here, which means House of Islam, all lands under Muslim sovereignty. All of the world shall belong to the House of Islam. We have finally done it. Let's have a look on the hegemony map. Yes, here we are. Dar al-Islam is the second hegemony on this earth. We are spreading from India to Africa and Hispania. The Abbasid Caliphate has been restored. If we now check, we should be able to declare subjugation wars on any of the other Muslims. Yes, we actually can. Amazing, so we could now truly unite all of the Muslim lands. Thanks to the by the sword tradition, we could unite all non-Muslim lands, so we are basically set up for world conquest now. Also, if we check our dynasty, we are at 409 living members in our house again, or 419 in our dynasty, going from 4 or 6 house and dynasty members at the beginning. That's quite okay. This is where we are gonna leave it. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video, and if so, please consider commenting, liking and subscribing. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.